Okay, fine.
What's up with it? What's up with it, Hood News peeps? It's your girl Grizzy. I'm live here in Conroe, Texas, friends. I'm gonna wait for y'all to hop on. Let me know when you can hear me. So much going on right now in the world of news and updates and stuff. But I'm taking some time. I am in Conroe, Texas, friends. What's up with it? Happy Friday, friends. How y'all doing? Remember my friend Brady that does like the crisis care, like the cleaning of after crime scenes and stuff like that? Well, we're here with him and we're gonna talk to him. We're actually at a scene and he's gonna tell us what's been going on. Hey, Brady.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, friend?
I'm doing well. How are you, Grizzy?
Good, good. We get to see you in action. Like, you're always looking like real pristine and everything. But look, this is the man behind the plan.
What a coincidence seeing you here.
Yes, yes.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, this is our truck. And then this is the bunny suit that I talked about on our last live.
Yes. All right.
But yeah, this is how we move, Grizzy.
All right.
You know, I got
what are we? We're looking at like a scene, an actual place where something went down, right?
Yeah. Here, do you want to put that on me?
Yeah. Okay. Just clip it in.
I'm all shaking.
No, you're good, friend.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a SWAT standoff.
Okay. SWAT standoff here in Conroe.
Gotta keep it vague and
yeah,
because the case is ongoing.
Okay.
But this family has been so sweet and so gracious this whole time, and wants to kind of let people know that services like this exist.
Yeah.
And so her name is Terra. She's amazing, and she's inside just like welcoming everyone to her home. And
that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is any questions about this, Grizzy?
Let me see. Yeah, I see you got all the gear, everything. Like, there's so much. A lot of people would think, oh, well, I can clean up a crime scene myself. Can you talk a little bit about that? Like, how it really is?
Yeah. It's, there's a lot of things that you can miss.
Yes.
But I'll say this, above all of that, above the trauma, above, you know, the expertise, above the professional, like, certifications that you need.
Yes.
It's dangerous. It's very dangerous to enter into an area with bloodborne pathogens, and you can contract, you know, a staph infection, which I don't know if you know about staph, Grizzy, but you can like have a limb amputated in 48 hours if you don't, you know, fix a staph infection.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of exposures for businesses who are sending their maintenance crew in to, you know, clean up after these scenes.
Okay.
Because they're exposed to diseases and things like that.
Okay.
So this was full of tear gas.
Okay, so there had been some chemical agents.
Yeah, so the tear gas used was called CS Haas. So it was a powderized tear gas.
Okay.
They deployed it, and it was... Hi, Terra.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Going through some stuff, sorting through some stuff.
Do you want to talk about how the tear gas was?
Oh, sure.
Because you got a good whiff of it.
I did. It was very, very strong.
I bet.
All right. So
That's Terra.
Hi, Terra. How are you doing?
Good.
Use your microphone if you just want to talk into it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you like some chemical agents have been like used here in this house during like a standoff.
A lot.
Wow.
A lot of chemical agents.
Yeah.
And so much so that the very first time I even came to the house, we came to put tarps on the outside of the windows that were busted out, just because it was raining for a week straight, and I didn't want any more damage done, you know, with insurance and anything like that. So reached in here, there was a key hook right on the wall there to grab that key off that hook. Wow. And immediately just started feeling it, my eyes burning, crying.
Oh, so even after it was over with,
my skin tingling. This is 3 days later.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay,
it was still that strong.
Do you want me to put that on your shirt? I'm gonna get you. Just get you there. Right there. Boom.
Okay.
So just coming back into your home and realizing you can't live in it because of the...
I can't even walk into it. Not even live in it. I still can't live in it at this point because I don't have windows, but I couldn't even walk in the front door. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who was right behind me, and she didn't even come inside, and it still got her.
Wow.
It was that strong. It was just drifting out the house.
What's like the feeling now, walking into your house now? Like, how do you feel now?
So I was really scared that it was going to feel like a brand new house, and I wanted it to still feel like my house, and that's what it feels like, my house.
Yeah.
I mean, the floors may be new, the bed may be new, but it feels like my house. They've taken the care to find the exact same paint color that I had.
Okay.
Replacing the doors and making sure they're the exact same color that I had. Finding the floors that matched and looked good with what I already had.
The dog nails.
Oh yeah, I
Can't get the
have
dog
two
nails.
huge dogs, and I didn't want floors that would get scratched up and scuffed. So making sure that the floors could handle the dogs. And then John, of course, taking pictures.
So this is John. You gotta come in.
Hey, John. Hey,
John. John puts the care in crisis.
Yes.
There you go.
He's amazing.
Yes, he took pictures of where my stuff was, and so when I came back at first, it was put in the same exact spot. Like he knew where it was. He packed it away himself and made sure like the
Family heirlooms.
Yeah, the heirlooms.
The important things.
Were saved and could be treated, and
your whole wardrobe.
Yes, my whole wardrobe.
Your clothes were ruined
Oh yeah.
too?
No, but they weren't.
They weren't.
We
They
bagged
weren't.
them.
Yes, they were bagged up. I have to wash them with the chemical, and then I have to wash them in regular stuff. So we save my wardrobe.
Yeah. That's important.
Yeah, because
That's very important.
everything else had to be thrown away. So anything where that was porous and got the gas on it because it was so much gas. Had to be thrown away. So you can see I've got a new bed. I've got stuff waiting to go back in because all of it had to be replaced. But again, it doesn't feel like a new home. It feels like my home, just kind of under construction right now.
I love that though. I love
Can we
that.
take a look?
good.
Yes,
So
Terra,
all of this had to be replaced, right?
Yeah, all this had to be replaced. There was a big scene here. This was a whole scene. Holes in the wall, puncture wounds. They flew drones.
Yes,
in.
they flew drones in. They shot the tear gas canisters in, got lodged in the walls.
So tear gas was inside. These guys.
So as they were going through here, they found a couple of canisters inside the wall and had to
So we're still finishing this. This is a new wall that we floated and textured, but there was body fluid everywhere, and it got underneath framing and it had to be removed. So we had to remove framing, sheetrock, everything. That way the home could sit better, not have any problems down the road. And
no long term. No long-term effects, no short-term effects, because I may not be living here for forever, so I don't want the next person to have to deal with anything that might arise. So they took great care to, once they picked up the tile that was on the floor, to see that it really had gotten under there, it had gotten on the wood, cut out the wall, cut out the wood, replaced everything. So it's very safe going forward.
SWAT got in the attic, and they shot from the attic through the drywall canisters of this tear gas. So there were punctures all over the ceiling.
Yes. So there was like a disturbance here, and SWAT had to come out.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
and Terra had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with it. I wasn't even here.
Just one of those. You know, we've all been there. I guess.
Yeah. No shame. Stuff happens to everybody. Like. Stuff happens.
I've had SWAT in my house, so I know. Like sometimes we let our family friends come through, and
everybody has one bad decision for messing up their entire life, and this was a bad decision. So.
But you got crisis care.
I honestly do not know where I would be. My insurance has been non-responsive. I didn't even know that I was supposed to be the one to schedule like contractors to come out and repair things. So. Being so lost and being just in a complete fog and haze from everything that was going on, having crisis care and Brady and John and their team come in and like just take charge and being able to say, I trust your judgment. If you say I can save it, I trust your judgment. If you say I can't save it, I trust your judgment. And they're not looking out for anything monetarily, they're looking out for me, and that's what felt so good. It was for me.
So you had a previous experience with another company similar to what crisis care is after your father's passing. What was the difference that you feel?
Complete night and day. So my father passed away. He had committed suicide in his vehicle. and it was so cold. It was so callous. I mean, my mom was a complete wreck, and it was hurry up. Let's go ahead and get this done. No care or concern for you. Let's, you clean it up. We'll replace a window. We'll do this, and then you get the truck back. And there was no compassion. Nobody cared. It was such a numb feeling that I think I had put off even going to the. I think I had even put off going to the crime victim support people because I was just so overwhelmed, and I didn't want to deal with the same thing that she dealt with, and it was very intimidating and scary. Yeah. So this is night and day. John and Brady are friends now. They're our family. My mom and stepdad have come over and talked to them and hung out, and they're just, everybody loves them so much, and they're just the best people in the world, and have made this experience not pleasurable by any means, but a lot less
bearable.
Yes, exactly, bearable, and a lot less re-traumatizing.
Right.
I don't have to relive everything that happened. It happened. What can we do to keep pushing forward and make this better and make this your house again? So that's what has really been completely different than the first time.
All right. And Terra, too, because we're in Conroe, Texas, right? What would you say to the Houstonians that say, after an incident, an accident, or death, or a tragedy, what would you say to them, to those that might think, it's just cleanup?
Oh, no. Like I said, I couldn't even walk in the front door. It's not just cleanup.
Yeah.
And it's a traumatic thing to see. I didn't even come in the house. I've just seen some pictures of what it looked like. Mm-hmm. It looked like a legitimate war zone.
Wow.
You cannot clean up that. You don't want to expose yourself again to that. You don't want to, because my friends and family are like, what can we do? Let's get in. Let's clean it up. What can we do? You can't. I don't want to put you through that. It is it is so stressful and hard. So now that it's clean.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm sorry, you guys. We got disconnected there. All right, so we're talking about the air vents.
Oh no, I was just saying, we changed those too. So that's one of the things that if you
just all the things
you don't know, you don't know. But
I wouldn't have known to clean up in the air. I wouldn't have known that they were in the attic shooting the tear gas down.
Wow.
I wouldn't have known that there was tear gas in the wall. If it was my friends and family, we probably would have covered up, plastered up the holes that were there, and then I'm now living with tear gas in my wall. Yeah. I would have never known about that.
Wow. And if you could summarize your experience with crisis care in one sentence, what would that be?
It's been completely life-changing. It was a life-changing experience, but this made me feel like people care about other people.
Yeah, I love that. Amazing. All right, Brady.
We're just doing it.
How does it feel for you, Brady? I mean, it's got to be fulfilling. You're helping Terra.
Yeah, no, this is why we do it. This is why. This is it.
Yeah.
And Grizzy, we appreciate you because as hard as these things are to talk about, they happen. And so it's I just appreciate you for being so willing to let us come in here and talk about it, because if we can help one more person, it will be all worth it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
Sometimes life falls apart, but it doesn't have to stop. And it feels like in these kind of situations, there's not a way to go forward.
Yeah.
So having somebody like you and John and everybody.
And somebody came and stole
somebody stole my lawnmower
while we were working.
Oh, we got to come on down.
No, I'm telling you. Yeah. So, but Crisis Care mowed the lawn.
Okay.
We literally, we got it.
They mowed the lawn.
I don't know about next time.
Yeah, because the fence in the back was torn down. So somebody took advantage of that and snuck on in and stole my lawnmower.
We redid the fence. So if you want to see, we redid.
Let's go check that
out. The dogs are inside, so you're good. Go back there.
Can we come? We go through?
Go for it. It's just laundry back there right now.
So this was broke,
Okay.
Yeah.
What standout had happened in here, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we replaced that fence there.
Oh, look at that.
So
they take care of you from A to Z, you guys.
It's better than the original.
Wow. Yeah, it does.
John's coming back to stain it.
Yes, yes, he's
And I
coming
won't
back
let him
to stain
forget.
it.
So
All right. What's your phone number? Everybody wants to know the number for Crisis Care.
832-662-4616.
All right.
So it's 832-662-4616.
All right.
Yes.
Somebody put that in the comments for us so I can pin it.
Órale.
Órale. Yes. All right.
Oh, you're leaving, Angel? Okay.
All right, folks. We're live here in Conroe, Texas. There was a SWAT standoff out here, and we're here with Crisis Care. We're here with Terra, who needed service from Crisis Care, and we just want to let everybody know, if you find yourself in a situation, we don't know sometimes when things are gonna literally pop off and stuff. We just want everyone to know that Crisis Care is here for you, whether it be an accident scene or suicide. You guys deal with homicides, just the things that nobody really wants to talk about sometimes. The Crisis Care is in your corner. And I want to thank y'all for letting us come to a scene. We want to see Brady outside of the office, in his environment. We got to see Brady in his sudando, sweating.
Yeah. The bunny suit. That's
The
what I
bunny
call it.
suit,
It's
yes.
probably not a good thing to call it. We got
though.
PPE.
Yeah. Love it, friend. Well,
Thanks
thank y'all
for
so
coming,
much
Grizzy.
for having us. One more time, Brady. They want that phone number one
Yeah,
more time.
832-662-4616.
All right, Crisis
Yep.
Care. All right, reporting live. More hoodies on the way. I'm here with our Conroe peeps and Brady from Crisis Care and the team. If you ever need them, call them up. I mean, he's here for you. And you see how they took care of Terra.